Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
And this is Megan with Believe in the Run.
Woo! And we got a good one for you today. Something that we've been excited to try out ever since we saw it at the running event last December. Meg, what do we got?
Today we're chatting about the Hoka Mach X.
Now, one of the reasons I was really excited about this is I really like the Mach. I'm like, you telling me that you're taking a shoe that I already like the platform, you're giving it better foams, throwing in a Pebax plate. I think I'm gonna like it.
So this one is in that category that we love talking about right now because it's real hot. It's
Super Trainers.
Okay, that was something special.
Yeah, you see that as me taking a, rah! That's me, there would be a Superman logo here.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
So anyway, it's again one of those shoes that is intended for daily training but has those race day key performance features to it, and it's a little bit jazzier than your traditional daily trainer.
I'm gonna say this is my new favorite category of shoes. I used to be like really hyped up on the super shoes, and when we got a super shoe I was so excited, but they kind of leveled the playing field there, so there's like little nuances between it. Where the creativity is coming in running shoes right now is really in this category. You're seeing some really fun shoes to run in that will make you want to take your regular daily trainers and just be like, I'll save those for fashion or something, I don't know.
All right, so let's just go ahead and dive into this one and start with the upper here. They're calling this a very fancy creel jacquard upper. Don't even know what that means, but
sounds like you're going to a New Orleans cookout. In a nice little vest.
Have some jambalaya.
This upper kind of has like a marine theme. Like mine, I swear it looks like a mermaid or something. I don't know if you can see that iridescence here in the logo. It's got it a little bit on the heel counter here. Like there's like a fish scale pattern on this. I think it's cool, but it's not really my vibe. I think it really works well on your shoe because you love the Little Mermaid.
I don't hate the design as much as you do. Yes,
I don't hate it. It's just not, I don't know, this doesn't say running shoe.
Let's be real, it's also a bit feminine. It's a lighter color. I like it. It's like that teal that I love.
You do love teal.
So I personally think it looks great. So they have a gusseted tongue here. It's very thin, not much to it, but I thought overall the shoes felt very comfortable.
Let me ask you a question. We're in the middle of like the hottest month in Maryland. It's July. We've been running in this shoe. How's the airy feel of the upper in this heat?
My shoe I wore this morning is still wet. It feels a little bit heavier than when I started. Overall, I feel like it's fine. It's fairly breathable. This isn't a very thick upper, so you can actually see through it if you look closely. So it is kind of nice that the tongue is fairly minimal and that there isn't a ton of padding just for that reason.
It's funny because I feel like the tongues keep getting shorter and shorter on these shoes. This one lines up directly with the collar. While it's short, I didn't get any lace bite necessarily or anything on the top of the ankle there. The amount of padding in the collar I thought was just right. I didn't have any heel lift or anything. People were asking about the sizing. I feel like it runs true to size, if not maybe a smidge short. Overall, I felt like the shoe fits really well, especially if you like a wide platform shoe.
I thought it was true to size, and like Thomas was saying, this is a very wide platform, so very stable. It accommodated my wider foot great.
But here's where the real magic is. Let's go down to the midsole, Meg. What do we got here? It's like a souffle of foams.
So you have a couple different foams here. You've got a Peba-based foam right beneath the foot, so that gives you that bouncy, soft, fun feeling. And then you have a Pebax plate.
So this is the same stuff that we'll find in super shoes.
Yep.
That's that light, bouncy, responsive, fun foam.
Yep, this is the same stuff that they put into their Rocket X2, which was one of our favorite race day shoes. So you get a little bit of that fun stuff right beneath the foot, then that Pebax plate, and then beneath that is the their EVA midsole foam.
Yeah. So Pebax plate, it's kind of confusing because some people think it's going to be a carbon plate, and then you go to a TPU plate. There's all different kinds of things. I'm not really sure what the resistance level is of the Pebax. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good though. That's off the charts. Look at that. Bang. So it's got that bouncy, springy feel. It's bouncy, it's fun, and I think it's a little snappier than, say, a TPU plate.
I felt like this one felt really great out on the roads because you do have that softer Peba foam right beneath the foot. You get that nice little like push down, and then the plate gives you that propulsive feeling back. And with the metarocker here, it just really like went through the stride really nicely.
And what I do like about this one compared to some of the other super trainers we've been running in, this one you can see I can flex it, but you're still getting that really nice smooth transition that feels like you're getting a little bit of propulsion off that toe.
So I mean, overall I feel like this shoe works really well in that super trainer category. It's great for those easy miles. It felt great when I was picking up the pace. It's a versatile shoe that I've really been enjoying.
It feels light on the foot, and as a matter of fact, my size 10.5 is 9.8 ounces or 280 grams, but it didn't feel like an almost 10 ounce shoe. What's yours weigh, Meg?
Yeah, so my women's 7.5 was just under 8 ounces. So that's a solid weight for a daily trainer. But like Thomas was saying, I also didn't feel like it felt heavy. It felt nice and light until all my sweat soaked it up, and then it got a little heavier. In terms of stack, we don't actually have the spec sheet. We're told it's right around 40 millimeters. I know it's a 5 millimeter drop, so we'll say 40 to 35.
Yeah, or 39.5.
Probably.
Yeah, but the shoe is definitely for the runner that maybe doesn't want to go up to, say, a super shoe or the super shoe price tag, and is like, I just need one shoe that I can have a lot of fun in, and then race day comes along and I feel confident in that shoe. I really feel like this could be that shoe. For the more advanced runner who like loves having like a quiver of shoes to use, there's gonna be, you know, a little variance that you're gonna want here. I would think that this paired with the Rocket X2 would be great. I don't know, maybe I'd throw in a Rincon for those days where I just wanted something a little, like if I was staying with Hoka, but I wanted something a little bit nimbler, lighter, quicker on the foot. That could be a fun shoe to mix into a rotation with this.
Yeah, I think this is, for me, this falls into more of the daily training category. I like to put on those very fast, nimble shoes when I'm doing true speed work and races. So this for me would definitely be more of the daily trainer. You didn't mention the price, but you did say it was less expensive than the super shoes.
You're having trouble with words today.
It's hard. It's rough. I don't know what day it is.
It's Thursday.
$180 is where this one comes in, which seems to be the price point of shoes these days.
Super trainers.
Yeah.
Meg mentioned for daily training, I do think this is also a shoe that would be great for your long runs, your long training runs, where you don't want to spend those miles on your more expensive race day shoes, but you still want to have that feel and the geometry that you're going to have on race day with that little bit of encouragement from the plate. So I think this would be a really nice long run shoe as well. So daily miles, your 6, your 7s, your 8s, and then up to 20s, stuff like that for your long runs. What's your rating on this shoe?
I'm gonna go ahead and match the shoe and give it a green.
There we go.
This is a shoe that we were excited about. We knew it was gonna fall into this super trainer category, and I think it delivered well across the board. The ride is really nice. You get a nice bounce from the plate. It's very stable, and I think a lot of people will just enjoy this one.
Yeah. A lot of times when we get hyped up about a shoe and then we get the shoe, there's a big chance that it can really disappoint us because we have high expectations because we're like, the Mach is so good. You're gonna put better ingredients into the Mach. Sounds perfect to me. Like, that sounds like a great combo. This one lived up to the hype. This one lives up to what we were expecting. It's a really nice update. I do feel like if you like the Mach, you step up to this, you're gonna be really happy. All right, so wait, before you go, Meg, shouldn't we ask people to like the video?
If you haven't yet, subscribe to this channel for sure. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not following us on social channels, go check us out on Instagram, Facebook. We've got a Strava group. We have 2 podcasts you can listen to. One is The Drop, which comes out every Friday and Monday, and then another one is Fuel for the Soul, which comes out every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and if you're running our ASICS Grit right now, hope you're doing well. Keep healthy, stay strong, get through the month. We love seeing your posts, so thanks for that. Additionally, Megan, we're probably gonna have a slew of between 2 shoes to do. Right now, Meg's going on the hydration tour, so it's gonna be a little hard for us to sit down and say this super trainer versus this super trainer, but we'll do our best to get some of these out here so you can make an educated choice between the super trainer category. But man, we're loving this category. It's so much fun, and I think this is the one that they're putting all the energy into right now.
Seems like it.
Yeah. All right. See you later. but I'm kind of like, do I want more tongue? I don't know.
Okay, questions you have to ask yourself.
Yeah, so if you're into that, maybe check on it, try it on first. Anyway,